Hello. I wanted to come on here. No, I didn't actually. It's not like I wanted to. I am on here because I've just done a business networking meeting this morning, and me in true Maria fashion woke up this morning and thought, oh, I'm hosting the meeting this morning and talking about my business. What am I actually going to talk about? Which hat am I going to wear today? And I thought, well, actually, I'm going to talk about my book. Because my book really is the essence and truth of who I am, which is more important than, to me, what I do. And you are more important to me than what you do as a profession, who you are. And it's really interesting, isn't it, when we meet people in a public introductory way. And we're always asked that question. What's your name? What do you do? And I have always been perplexed by this, because I think I am praying for the day when someone says to me, who are you? Because then I can have a proper conversation rather than have like that surface level layer stuff where I feel like I'm a brand or a marketing pitch. Because I'm not. I am not Maria, here's my 5 top tips to live the best life you've ever achieved. I am Maria in the purest, most ugly form. Recognized in the goo, the darkness, and the rue, the light. Darkness is always necessary for the light to shine, and this is the essence of my book. And it's really interesting, actually, looking at the reviews, that there are some people that have read my story and they've felt the autobiography and they've related to it, which is really holds great value, because one of the reasons I wrote it in this way was so that because I believe by sharing experiences, we inspire others, we grow wiser, we grow stronger, and to show that through the journey, we feel every bump in the road. We feel every emotion. We hit the lowest of lows and know what it is to have the highest of highs. That's why we feel the lows. And the journey is like a winding river finding its way to the sea. Sometimes you bang into the rocks. Yes, Guru Singh, I'm taking an analogy from you. The mountain, the water, the streams, the rocks that come down, and it filters into the sea. And that's where the true amalgamation of the truth and the heart of the ocean of who we really are is. And in this book, it is all about recognizing and facing the journey head on, and those points, those markers, those transitions in your life which have led to your greatest evolution, that are the reason why you're standing strong in this moment, whether you feel weak or not. And it's really more about what's right with me and eradicating the what's wrong with me, and truly being able to see and listen to your own personal journey to find your answers. Because the truth isn't found outside of ourselves. I have done so many courses in my life. I joke about it because it is ridiculous, because I was always on this search to find the answers, and it has taken me now, to the age of 47 years old, to know the truth. The truth is, the longer you hide from yourself, the longer you deny your truth, the more lost you feel in life, and the more you look for distraction to take you further away, which makes you feel even lonelier. And of course you're going to feel depressed when you feel disconnected from yourself, because you were disconnected from life, and you feel like no one can understand you because you're not facing the truth of yourself. And that might sound really simple, Oh, Maria, if it was that easy to do, then I would have sorted my shit out long ago. It's not easy. Nobody wants the shitty stuff that goes on in life. They want all the rainbows and lollipops, flipping flying unicorns. I know I chased that. I know that's what I wanted because I knew what it was to feel bliss. And I didn't want to go into the depths of recognizing that, there were things that I needed to face within myself to grow. But in my experience, in my truth, my personal journey, which is always going to be different to yours, living from the heart of my truth, speaking my truth, living my truth intentionally every day is what brings bliss, whether that hurts or not. You cannot see the light until you see the shadows. There is no way of being able to just see the light and no shadows in life. It always casts a reflection, and the reflection of that shadow is the recognition of part of the truth and the shadow side of who you are. Every time we blame, every time we point that finger at someone else, we need to turn it round and point it back to ourselves and just go, what's my belief system over this? What's my truth? What are these feelings really telling me? It's not projecting. It's not about projecting all that anger or hatred. Whatever it is in the world, perhaps you're looking out there and you're feeling disdain, real disdain for things, and you cannot handle the dark place that the world is. But you know what? You're recognizing that so you can shine the light. You are the light. You are the solution provider. And although you may not be able to wave your magic wand and change everything that's happening in the world right now, you can make a difference in your life, and that creates a ripple effect. It creates a ripple effect, not just for you, but for all those that come on your path, all those that experience your journey. We have a duty to be true to ourselves, to truly step into our own possibility, power, potential, whatever way you want to look at it. And this, my friends, is how I've done it. Good enough pitch? Love you.